up, everyone? It's Ricky Lopez. Welcome for another episode of Ricky Rants. I couldn't tell if this was more like a rant video or a review video, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just put it like I guess it'll be classified as a rant since I'm not really reviewing anything. But anyway, so we're gonna talk about Justin Bieber. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I hated that little guy since day one. I don't know if you guys know, but this song called Baby came out and it was being played everywhere. And I could not, him and Miley Cyrus, I could not understand the hype between any of them. Because to be honest with you, I mean, to me, they were just like nothing stood out for me. I don't know, maybe it's because they're white. I'm just a little Mexican kid. I can't really relate to Miley or a Justin Bieber. So I didn't understand the hype. So I immediately hopped into the hate train of Justin Bieber. Like, ugh, it just wasn't good. I just did not like any of his music. I mean, I didn't because he had that baby voice. It was literally just a little kid singing on a track. So I didn't understand what the big hype was, what the hype was about. It wasn't until Believe came out that I paid attention to As Long As You Love Me, Boyfriend, and Beauty and the Beat. And I was like, oh snap, these songs are actually pretty good. But again, like I still don't see how he's number one in compared to all these other artists and all these other songs that are way better. So I was like, whatever. So fast forward to, I guess, 2017. J-Lo came out with, yeah, that's right. J-Lo made me like Justin Bieber. In a way. So J-Lo came out with this song called Us, and it was produced by Skrillex and Pooh Bear. And I already knew who Skrillex was, but I did not know who Pooh Bear was. And he wrote, the melody, and he was involved with, with Us. And so I was like, yo, this song slaps. Like, I like this producer. Like, let me check this producer out. And so I, because that's what I do. I like to, do my research about producers and then see what other songs they put out and see if I could pretty much, listen, or I can pretty much, look into what they produce and see if I can listen to those songs. And who knows, maybe I'll end up liking those songs. So that's what I did, and I eventually discovered that he was a big part of Purpose. And I was like, Purpose. And it was like an album, by Justin Bieber. And I was like, okay, here we go. But Us, that song was that's one of my favorite songs by J-Lo, point blank period. So I was like, you know what? Let me give this album a chance because it was produced by one of the best. That producer was very incredible. So let me give this album a chance. Next thing you know, I was hooked. That album was pretty good. And if you pay attention to the lyrics, he goes in on pretty much how the media sees him, how people see him, how he's aware of how the world sees him. And then I was like, well, dang, Justin actually has a decent, body of work here. And what I got from that album was that he's basically misunderstood. People paint him as I guess this, out of control celebrity, which I guess he's not perfect. But then again, whenever I screw up, it's not it's worldwide news. But whenever he screws up, the universe knows. So I was like, all right, this album's pretty good. And so, changes came up and I was like, yo, this album is fire. So that's just my whole thoughts on it. I was like, dang. I was just amazed because, so fast forward to now. I mean, I really don't keep up with his social media or anything, but the main takeaway from this video is that don't let other media influences or, blogs, make an impact of what music is. Because good music is good music, regardless of who sings it, who raps it, And that's one thing that I've learned from Justin Bieber. And like I said, that album Changes is lit. That's probably like one of the best albums of 2020. You know, you guys can fight me in the comment section below, but I think it's Changes, Tinashe's album, Rare. That's it, man. Like I can't think of any other good albums that came out this year. Oh yeah, The Weekend After Hours. That's a pretty good album. I'll take it back. I think it's Changes and After Hours, and then Rare, and then Tinashe's album. So yeah. So that's my little rant on Justin Bieber. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and yeah.